Welcome to the Warren at Folkestone, Kent. Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. This time I'm at the Warren in Folkestone. Now this isn't the first choice of venue today. My first choice was actually Shakespeare Beach in Dover. Drove down there, probably got there for about 4:30. There was nowhere to park at all. I didn't want to start wasting time searching, so I quickly shot round up the A20, about 15 minutes, down into Folkestone. Got down here to the Warren and I've made the walk all the way along to the eastern end of the Warren, to the last bit of the concrete apron before it drops down onto the beach and then Sapphire Hoe starts. It's lovely down here. Today the sky is clear, it's blue, there's a little bit of a breeze, and actually it was warmer down the other end. The sun hasn't come up over these cliffs. I'm actually fishing below 200-foot white cliffs, the white chalk cliffs that Dover is famous for. Runs through round to Folkestone, and I'm right below them here. As I walked round, I've seen lots of different bits of wildlife, even seen a slow worm on the middle of the path in my way. There's a few people fishing, some lure fishing, and spoke to a chap that set up on the apron just down at the bottom. He was getting a few bites. But he'd only been there for a half hour, so if you're watching this, I hope you get something. But I don't know what I'm actually fishing for. Didn't bring a lure rod because I didn't expect to come here. I've just set up my first rod, which is my Synetic Cross Power Heavy. Just set that rod up with a pulley rig. It's a short pulley rig. I put a short pulley rig and I've put a big peeler bait on that, so I've just bound the peeler on. I haven't really got rid of all of the shell on the peeler, but I got rid of the back shell and the main plates from the bottom, crushed some of the others, bound it on, so all the juices are coming out, and I've just whacked that out as far as I can go. I've got a bit of a wind behind actually, which is strange considering I've got a cliff here, but the wind is either coming around the corner or but it's definitely behind me, and it's took that bait out. So that one is out in the water. Second rod, don't know what to do with. Tempted to get it down the wall, but I've got to get a leader on that first, so let me get a leader on that rod and then I'll decide what I'm going to do with it. Well, just set up my second rod, just put on a new leader, 32 kilo Synetic Skyline leader, and that's been tied with a slim beauty knot, which is very quick, easy to tie, and it's very strong knot, and it's very slim, goes through the guides very easily. And what I've done is I've put a 3-hook boom rig on to my Vega. So I've got my Vega Potenza, I've clipped on a 3-hook boom rig, and for now I've just put on some frozen lug, tipped that off with some prawn, and that allows me to either put that one in down the wall or put it out at distance. So the first cast has gone down the wall. It's not that deep, but never know, maybe something down there. Let's see. I've had a few knocks on the peeler, but nothing major, so that might be getting stripped and it might have to come back in a minute. But it's starting to get warm now, the sun's getting up. It's a lovely morning. Well, we've got a fish on here, and this is quite a decent fish. I felt it, and it's gone. I missed it. How did I miss that? Oh dear. All right, there's fish down there. Well, how frustrating. I had the drone in the air and I was trying to take some aerial shots, and I had a stonker of a bite, like stonker as in a decent bite for a 3-hook boom rig down the wall. It bang, 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 bang. Nothing on it. Could have been a nice little bass or a wrasse, or don't know, but I've rebaited it. I've put it back down the wall again, see if there's anything else about. I'm going to bring in the peeler again, well, bring in the peeler in a minute, not again because I haven't done it yet. I've been prattling around really, just trying to get some little video shots and stuff, but I had my drone up, sorted all that out, and by the time I got back to the drone it was running out of battery, so didn't get many shots. But it's lovely to be out. Sometimes it's nice to just fish. I'll bring this peeler in, but better keep an eye out on that other one because it did whack last time. Well, there's nothing on this, so we get this in, get this baited up again, get it back out. I always find it a little bit difficult coming to a venue when you're not prepared for it, especially if it's a different terrain to what you've come out thinking you'll fish. Could just be that you don't have the right rigs on you or the right size weights. But as with here at the Warren, I would have preferred to have brought my lure rod, float rod, but because it was a last minute change, I have to make do with what I've got. Yep. Go on, take the bait, What is it? Something's on this. Go on. Where is it? Yeah, we've got a fish on here. What have we got here? This feels good. What is this? This does feel good. Got a good fish here. What have we got? Of course we have. Below my legs, got a dogfish. It's a dogfish though. See if I can get him up. Go. Big dogfish. Let's not get it wrong. It's a big dogfish. Not what I wanted, but it's a fish. There we go. Mr. Dogfish. So let's get him unhooked. Fortunately, the only way for me to get him back is to put him down the edge. So here he goes. There he goes. Bye bye. Well, that's a dogfish down the wall, and the first bite was probably a dogfish as well. It was very similar. So I'm going to put this out, not far, just overhead, sort of thump. Out there it looks clear, so we can get into that. Yeah, it's flying out nicely. Happy with that. See what's out there. Right, we've got a bite on this. Bit of slack line on that. Looks doggy like. Is it still there? Something's still there, I think. Yeah, it's doggy. I can feed it. Come on. Go on. Oof. Come on. Come on. We got something. It feels weighty, so I would say it's a dogfish. Long way out. Well, it's not a long way out, but it's out there. Here it comes. Yeah, definitely feels like a dogfish on there. Might be two, I don't know. Not too sure. Putting up a good little scrap actually. It is putting up a good little scrap. Here it comes. And here, is it a doggy? It feels heavy. It does feel heavy, this. Oh, a massive spider crab. Big spider crab and a doggy. Let's see if we can get these up. What's going on here? Right, wee up, like that. Right, okay, spider crab's cool. Wee up. That's a weight on there. Come on, up you go. Yeah, I know, mate. I know you want me. So. Here is my spider crab. There he is there. I am going to keep him. He's an inch oversized. He's about 5.6, 5.7 across. So he is coming home with me. Get a nice bit of meat out of him. I think my other rod's going. So I'm going to go to my other rod. There we go. Spider crab. Nice bit of food there. Well, the second fish on that hook was another dogfish, so he can go back. There he goes down there, swimming along the edge. There he goes. And down he goes to the depths. Alright, this was just bouncing, but it's stopped now. But wasn't bouncing prolifically, but let's see if there's anything on there. No, there's nothing on there. I'm going to put a different bait on this. Nothing's really happening. Then let's get the other one out again. Right, there was a submerged rock over there at about, I don't know, 40, 50 yards. I want to come 10 yards this side of it. No, maybe 15 to 20 yards this side of it. Let's see if anything's hanging around that. So I'm going to go there. That's where I want to go there. A bit further, but that'll do. Let's see what's out there. Well, the tide's already dropping. It's dropped probably about a foot already, maybe more, pushing 2 foot now. Sun's come up over the cliffs. It's about 7 o'clock. It is lovely. It is a stunning morning. It's just lovely. It's just lovely being by the sea, seeing the life, fly by, swim by. I love it. You can't beat this. This is just so therapeutic. Hoping I'll get a couple more bites, but I've got the spider crab to keep. I've just changed the peeler. I've put on a whole squid. I've bound on a whole squid on that rod. Hoping maybe there's a bass about, I don't know. So I've put that out. The peeler wasn't doing a lot, it was just getting pecked. So maybe the squid might get something. Let's hope. Gonna give it, oh, there was a knock on the squid then. Oh, let's get to the rods. Oh yeah. Oh, I missed it, don't miss it. Ah, what was that? Something on that. I'll leave that there. There's obviously bait on it. Well, I've left that squid for a couple of minutes. Nothing's come back on it, so let's get another one out. Let's see what the bait looks like. Well, there was enough bait on there, but it has been munched. So let's get another squid on here, see if we can get whatever it was. Nice, slow it down. Ooh, that splashed into the water. Beautiful jellyfish down there, stunning, right next to the edge. We've got a bite on this squid. What happened there? Something just pulled down on this squid. What was that? Please come back. Well, we've got something on this squid. Doesn't feel dogfish like. Might be a dogfish. Don't know. I've been pressing the camera on, pressing it off. Let's see what's on this. It might be a dogfish. Yes, it is a dogfish. It is a dogfish. I got excited then. Didn't really feel like one, but it is. It's gliding in. There it is down there. You can see it. Lovely. Oh, he's gone. There he goes. Well, that's all right. I don't mind letting him go there. Should we try a different bait? Let's try a different bait. So I've now got bluey on the big rod out at 80 yards, 80, 90 yards. And the other one's still on the boom rig. It's down the wall. Tiny little rattles, but water's dropping. It's getting shallower. It's getting warmer as well with the sun coming out. It's been a very enjoyable morning. Well, the bites have really slowed up now. Not a lot going on. Tide has dropped. We're only probably an hour and a half into the ebb. Hour and a half, but the tide is dropping. The bites were a lot more prolific just before and over the high. Well, there really isn't anything happening now. It's gone dead. This bluey hasn't been touched. I haven't had a knock. So this is going to come in nil. And we'll take a slow pack down, I think. Well, this second rod has had another 20 odd minutes since I brought my last one in. I've been watching it in hope, but nothing's really happened, so I think I'm going to call that it. Short little morning session, couple of fish, and beautiful scenery, so I can't complain. Well, that is it. Rods are down. Wasn't that eventful, but I had bites, had fish, nice spider crab. I'm going to put up a how to cook video and how to get the meat out, so keep peeled for that. But it's a lovely day. It's absolutely stunning down here. I love this place. You can get right out of the way of anyone. You won't be pestered by fishermen either side of you casting over you. There's such a mixed terrain out there. There's really rough areas, there's big sandy patches, there's shallower areas, deeper marks. You've probably got, I don't know, what, 4 kilometres of coastline from Sapphire Hoe round to Folkestone at the Warren, maybe a bit more, 5 kilometres. Great for bass fishing. You get rays here, smoothhounds. I didn't get any of them, but I know they're here. Anyway, I better get back. Better start walking. Get back before it gets too hot. Hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, tight lines.